a spectacular and financial.
Happy Halloween. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to creep into a very scary topic, and that is when you are mentally ready to retire early, but your finances may be a little tricky. Hello LGs, ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole, welcome to the Ladies Place. Today I am going to be starting my move from this beautiful high-rise apartment into another lower level high-rise apartment. But the beauty of my move is I will be saving a lot more money than what I am spending right now. My budget here in Panama is around $30,000 to $35,000 a year, and I want to bring that down. I do receive Social Security for my widow's benefit, and I want to be able to live just on my Social Security, and that's it. I have decided finally to sell my villa in Florida, so the $65,000 that I was spending, which in reality was a little bit closer to 70, that's just way too much for one person to be spending a year, okay, unless you're living a bougie lifestyle. But I'm getting rid of my villa and my expenses in Florida. So my hope is by this time next year I would have sold my villa, cutting my budget in half to close to where I want to be, which is around 30 to 35,000 a year. And that will basically be the amount I get from Social Security. But today I am going to be moving, and so I'm dressed down for that. And there's not a lot that I have here in this apartment. This is a fully furnished apartment. So the only things that I really have to pack up are my clothes, some a few appliances. So it should be a very quick move. But I do have this apartment until almost the end of November. So it's not like I have to pack up everything today. And so I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be packing everything. So I did want to come in and talk about being realistic in our financial planning. So we're going to talk today about a scary topic, and it's appropriate since it is Halloween, and that is being mentally ready for your early retirement, but you're not so sure you are financially ready. And so if you're interested in this topic, go ahead and grab your pumpkin spice latte and come and join me in this creepy tale of early retirement with a scary financial backing. Let's go ahead and creep on into this topic. Today we're creeping into a topic that can be scarier than any ghost or goblin. We're going to unravel this spooky tale together. All right, so you guys, picture this. You have worked hard. You've saved diligently, and mentally you are tired. You are ready to retire, but you're not at your full retirement age. You're mentally ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor, but lurking in the shadow is the fear of not having enough money to do so. It is a frightful thought, I know, but don't worry. We have some tricks and some treats to try to help navigate that haunted path. One is to assess your financial situation. First, let's shine some light on your finances. Just like any detective in a haunted house, you need to uncover every detail. Calculate your savings, your investments, and what your expected social security benefits will be. By doing this, you will get a clearer picture of where you stand. Tip number 2, or should I say trick number 2, create a budget. Of course, you have to create a budget. Brew up a budget that will reflect your retirement lifestyle. Be realistic. Consider all of your expenses. Hopefully, you have already removed as much debt as you can. You may still owe you may still have a mortgage, but hopefully you have removed all other unnecessary debt. And so while you're considering your expenses, make sure you plan unexpected medical costs. Those can creep up like a ghost in the night. A well-planned budget is your magic potion for financial stability. To give you a little backstory on my budget, I had my children's, both are in finance, and they came up with this beautiful pivot table budget for me after my husband passed away. And so they had my life planned out for like 20 years. Unfortunately, my husband passed in 2019. I moved to Florida in 2020, and you guys know what hit in 2020. The pandemic, okay? So that kind of threw my budget out a little. And then following the pandemic, 2 years later, we get hit with Ian. So I had a little damage to my roof on my villa, and so that was an unexpected expense. And so needless to say, things happen. You can plan, and there's a saying that God laughs when man plans, right? But plan anyway. Plan for those unexpected expenses, because they do come along. And you guys know, my medical situation. Been here 2 years in Panama, and on my 62nd birthday, or actually it was a couple of weeks after my 62nd birthday that I celebrated with my sisters. They came to Panama to celebrate with me. I had to have 3 stents installed into my arteries. Not planned, not expected, but here we are. So this is one of the reasons that I am cutting my budget in half to reap some of those medical costs. As I was stating, I am a retired widow living on $65,000 a year, and that is way too much, you guys, for me, okay? One person. Usually $65,000 is for 2 or more, a family, right? But because I do still have my home in Florida, that's pretty much is taking up a lot of my income or my revenue. And so by deciding finally to sell, and it was a hard decision. I've gone back and forth about what to do, and I have no intention going back to live in the United States. So why keep it? My children are grown. My son is about to have my first grandchild, and my daughter is stable, and she's you know, almost, she'll be turning 30 soon. My son is 38. Where? How? But yes, and so they're stable, and it's just me. But Panama is now my home, and I've decided that it's time to let go of my hold on my villa, simply because I put my husband's ashes at that foundation of my villa when it was being built. I thought that would be my forever home. And so things happen, plans change. So don't be afraid to continue to plan for tomorrow while living for today, okay? Make that leap. Don't wait until you have everything in order, because if you are waiting for that, you will never move. You will never do anything, really. It's not a part of it. I wish I could say everything that I planned worked out just the way I planned. I don't think anyone can say that. If you can, leave it in the comments. I would love to meet you. So make sure you're planning for the unexpected. Healthcare costs can be a real monster under your bed. Make sure to have a solid plan, whether it's through the government, through savings, or through a private insurance company. Because of course, you will not qualify for Medicare or Medicaid until you've reached full retirement. And when you do, you will sleep so much better at night knowing that you are covered. So in closing, this is just going to be a very short and hopefully helpful video for you guys. But in closing, so remember, the key to conquering your financial fears is preparation and planning. With these few tricks and treats, you can turn your spooky retirement fears into a thrilling adventure. So thanks so much for stopping by and listening to my spooky tale of being ready to retire early, but financially, it could be as scary as a haunted house. Follow the tricks and treats of this video, then you should be able to conquer your fears. So thanks so much for watching. You guys be blessed and a blessing. I will see you on the next one. This is Nicole signing off for now. Bye-bye.